Hi everyone, this is Jenny Garcia, and in this video I have a flip through of my Project Life 2018. I already showed part 1 and 2. If you are interested in seeing them, I'm going to have them linked below. And what I've been doing the past few years is that if I can fit my Project Life, like I think the first part is one album, and then the second one fits in this one, and I think 2019 is here completely, but we'll see because every time I add more embellishments it gets thicker and thicker. I'm gonna try to describe the things that I use. If there's anything that I missed that you're wondering, leave me a comment below. So for this week, this was week 30, and I used the Beautiful Day collection from Pretty Little Studio, and this collection was from Heather Adams. And this is actually packaging, but I love the way it's designed, so I used it as a filler card. I got like a little fender bender. Wasn't obviously not that bad of an accident, but I documented that. These are stamps from the Messy box. Also that week we took our daughter to get new glasses. I got this shirt. I got it from the aquarium. So I don't know if that day I decided to wear it or because I didn't get it that day, I think. This is my little niece. This is at the eye doctor's office, and my little one showing her foot. This is another Pretty Little Studio collection by Heather Adams, but this one is Document Your Life, and I really like this one. This one is really good if you're doing a week in the life or a day in the life. We got a microscope kit from our library, and that was a lot of fun. It came with some slides that we can try out. Like you can see here, we also took very small objects and just looked through them, and they had a lot of fun doing that. We went to the library, and I loved I've been doing this for years, and lately I've forgotten, but I really like it, and I hope I can do it again. Right now I just got a bunch of books from the library, so I can still like gather them up and show my to be read list. This is mostly for my daughters, and I love that you can see them in the back and you can see the library. This is a drawing my little one made. She draws every single day. If I kept everything that she ever drew, I would need like 4 extra houses. So what I do, if I really like something, I take a picture, and sometimes I do get rid of those drawings if they're really cool, and then I keep them and I put them like right here in the back. I have a 12 by 12, and I just keep adding things. What else? Oh, this is from it's a nom nom. I don't know if you know what a nom nom is if you have kids. So I did this so I could like take it apart and see it. Kind of looks, it's like a little, it looked like a yogurt cup, but it was for cereal. And it came with this little itty bitty, I don't know, you know, the blind bags that are now very on trend. And by the way, sometimes I'm gonna cover things. For example, my daughter is in a bathing suit, and I don't want to show that. She went to camp, and I don't know these kids, so to respect their privacy, I'm just gonna cover them with post-its. And my daughter was unboxing her Pusheen box, and they always film like a little unboxing video to, you know, for themselves. So that's like a little still of that video. I love this card. It's so simple, and I think this was a DIY kit. If you are new to my channel, I take items from my stash and I make my own kits. That way I can, you know, use up a lot of the things that I have. But honestly, I really like that one. I made a little filler card. This stamp is from Feed Your Craft. I don't know if they still have it. and not too many stories, so it's just mostly filler cards and pretty things. This is another DIY kit. I think this is the cute girl. I have names for all of them, but you know, and depending on what my inspiration is, that's what I name them. So this one is cute girl because the inspiration for all the things that I pulled are from the cute girl collection, especially the 6x6 paper pad from Crate Paper. I let my daughters do my makeup. It's very stylish. Um, then that week we went to the library and they were building music instruments, and that was pretty fun. I love this technique of journaling. I just put a number next to the photos and then I typed a little bit of journaling. This is another line bag things that they got. I don't know, I think that came off, but this is a DIY embellishment that I made, and I have a video for those if you haven't seen it. I'll also link it. Yeah, this is a pretty little studio collection by Marian Perez, and it's called The Sweet Life. It's a really simple week. You can see that sometimes I cut my page protectors either to 6x6, 6x9. I add 6x8 pages. All depends on how my week went. So this week and the next one, they're gonna be pretty short weeks. So we just went to the library to see a magic show. I read this book. My friend Patty recommended it, and it's so good. You haven't read it, The Girl Who Smiled Bits. It's amazing. And this is where my pin obsession began. And I got some pins from this company. I forgot the name because they have, oh, the Brad Box. Yes, they have a subscription, but I don't get the subscription, which I wish I would, but I'm trying to control myself. But yeah, and they feature different artists and they include the cards of the artists, so that's what I put in these. My daughter was obsessed with the Power Rangers. They saw the original one, the one that I used to watch when I was a child. Now I see it as an as a woman. I'm like, wow, that was some low budget fighting, but you know what, it's all about enjoying it. This collection is Summer. What's the name of this collection? It's from Pretty Little Studio. It's by Xenia, and it's called Sunny Memories. This is the third one that I've gotten. I absolutely love these little word stickers. This book, my oldest read it, and now my little one is reading it, and I think it's perfect for explaining everything about the body. It's very biological but funny. If your kids are interested in science, if you want to explain to them the changes that they're about to go through when they reach puberty, that's perfect for that. You can explain where babies come from. We got this from a Georgia O'Keeffe book, and she just looks just like my daughter. She has like these huge eyes, which you can tell here because she's kind of like smiling and squinting. But I thought that it was so funny that it looks so much like her. This is a lady. She's not an astrologer, and I don't believe in astrology. But she does like these advice that apply to everyone basically, and they're really funny. So I printed this one because it was September. It was Virgo. I'm a Virgo, so every beginning of a sign cycle, she has like this message for the people. And again, using the same journaling technique, I went to the girls' school to do like to meet the teachers, and I thought that it was like really funny that she had balls tennis balls on the chairs, but it makes sense because kids, you're like, can you not make noises? And they're like, what, more noise? Sure. Another DIY kit. I really love this one. I think these papers are from Shimel 6x6 paper pad. And this is a video of the Rocket Chronicles. We got this kit at Target, and I forgot what how it was supposed to go. We lost the rocket. It flew so far away that we lost it, but that was the last one, so it was pretty cool. I started reading The Man in the High Castle because I love the series. It's an amazing series. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. But the book, I could not get through the book. I quit. And this is some ancient, there's a thing, I think we all have some ancient either paper or embellishments that we do not let go, and these DIY kits are an excellent way to make sure that I use those items, like this Pink Fresh Studio, like back in the day when Pink Fresh Studio had a subscription box and they were like really starting. So this week, this is, I think it's called Dream Big. It's from Simple Stories. I love this collection. It's sad that I haven't used it more. I really, really love it. And we went to the book thing, which is a place in Baltimore where you can take all books that you're no longer reading and donate them, and you can also take some. So we did both of those. We took some and we brought some with us. These are my girls waiting at the bus stop, and my niece. And this is also one of my favorite ones too. It's another DIY kit, and for these 4x4 cards, I took a 4x6 and I cut off 1 inch from each side, so it creates this really nice card. I got a new typewriter. Well, it's not new anymore, but back then, I got a new typewriter. More pictures of them waiting for the bus. I tried to dye my hair purple with, it's not Manic Panic, which with the Fox one, Arctic Fox, and it didn't go so well, but. And I was very into watching thrifting videos, and I got a few of these bowls. I trying to be like more sustainable fashion, but without buying more than I need, because you don't want to take away from those who really need more affordable clothes. But it's a great option if you are really into sustainability to look to Poshmark, ThredUp, and Depop. I use Depop and Poshmark. They're both pretty good. My husband got me this wallet, and I love it. Every time I use it, people are like, "Oh my god, I love your wallet." I got Luna Lovegood Funko Pop, and she's one of my favorite characters. She's a fellow Ravenclaw. We went to GameStop. And this is another pretty little studio collection. I think this one is, I want to say Savannah Dreams, but I'm kind of not, no, it's the Bohemian one from Ashley, but it's called Bohemian something. I forgot about it, but I do love it, and my favorite part are these alphas. They're really fun. And again, more pins. I love these pins. I take a lot of nail fees. I love doing my nails. I hate gel because they make my nails really soft, and I have no skills to like do nice designs. These are actually wraps from Collar Street, and these were Jamberry. I prefer the Collar Street, just in case you're wondering. And they last a long time too. And this, we started like collecting Funko Pops and nerdy stuff, and it's out of control. I'm gonna see if I can if I can remember to put a photo of all the Funko Pops I own, or at least something. It's way too much. If you get one, they will multiply, just so you know. My cousin was selling earrings, so I got these from her. A little selfie, a bathroom selfie. And I take a lot of pictures of my little one sleeping, but it's the only moment in the day where she's like not running like a crazy person. Okay, so this is another Pretty Little Studio collection, and this one is Savannah Dreams. And I was making potions for my Harry Potter tree, but I just did this as a Tombow project. If you're interested, I can share the link with you. It's really easy. And if you haven't seen my Christmas tree, one of my Christmas tree is a Harry Potter theme. So I have a bunch of these in the tree and I love it. I went to a visit. I either went to a visit at school or her teacher sent this via class tag or dojo. And lots of joints made by her. And a story about a dino girl that she drew, and I asked her if she was carnivorous, and she's like, no, she just eats pancakes. And I'm like, okay, so she's a herbivore. And she's like, no, she eats what I eat. And I'm like, so you're a herbivore? And she's like, I eat what I eat. And she's all sassed like that. I can't wait to the teenage years. It's gonna be fun. Another, I've been using a lot of Pretty Little Studio. I love this one. This one is, I think it's from Ashley too, Goosebumps. And I love that I use these puffy stickers. They are from, I got them at Target. They're from American Greetings. Always check the card section of Target. They have a bunch of these. I always try to snag some cuteness. I love this card. As I told you earlier, she was obsessed with the Power Rangers, so she dressed up as a pink Power Ranger. And also my daughter every year was dressing up as My Little Pony, and this year she was Twilight Sparkle, which is the most that is like her. And I do her makeup and we're very extra about it. I got, I love this shirt. It's a Jumanji shirt, and I got it from Loot Crate. However, I do not recommend Loot Crate. It's a subscription service. Do not get it. They never mail stuff. It's a pain in the butt. And I made these ones again for my tree, and I love how they churn out. I love these cutout cards. You get like a little sneak peek, and they work for everything. Now it was kind of hard doing this week. There were so many colors and elements, it was just confusing. So I had, one of my kits was a black and white kit, so it was perfect for this week. I think I have the process video for this one, and I have a little piece of Stan's soapbox. I want to like go back a tiny bit where I can move it. Okay. That week I think Stanley passed away, and I just found a message that he always did at the end of the Marvel issues, and I loved it. That week we went to King of Prussia in Pennsylvania, and Santa was there, and I'm like, we're buying dresses right now. We're taking the pictures right now because I don't want to do a long line. So we did. This is another Pretty Little Studio collection. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. And this is one of my shaker pockets. I love shaker pockets, and I'm always making my own sequin mixes. I have a few videos on that if you're interested. I did my makeup, which was a miracle, so I took a picture. I also had, I reached my challenge for the year of reading 16 books, which is so lame. You would think that I would read more, but I don't. I have to hide my phone. And I wanted these gem dolls, and now I can't find them, especially Pizzazz. And I love Pizzazz. You know, it's weird, but I like bad guys, especially when they're very cool and have green hair. These are all the books that I've read. My average rating. I I don't know. That this year my books were okay. I read a lot of Dorothy Must Die, Peculiar Children. I read Harry Potter. I read Amy Tangerine's book. Her book was good. This is a picture of Layla with her friend. He moved away, so it's nice that we have those memories. Okay, me. So, again, this was another DIY kit. And here I have a picture of the DIY kit. This was another Loot Crate. Look, I was a big fan of Loot Crate, so I don't want you to be like, wow, she's saying don't get them, and all of the things that she gets are from there. I had a problem. This was my toxic relationship. I didn't do that with boyfriends, so I had to do it somewhere. My daughter practicing the flute. We went to an arcade. My daughter always makes this intense face. I'm pretty sure that when she gets older, she's gonna yell at people in headsets. Something she did at school, I do that too. This is from Pretty Little Studio, and I think it's a mix of different collections. She had a concert. Again, she was practicing. This was the day of the concert. More sleeping pictures. This is something that she did at school. And Layla was drawing a bunch of Kirby's. I never put on makeup. Well, I do. I love makeup, but only when I go out. I'm not gonna be like all dolled up here. Makes no sense. If you want to, cool, but I'm too lazy for that. And this is from L Studio, and I love the colors. This week, made some cookies for the teachers, and I put them in some Tupperware. I forgot the name for the actual Tupperware. They're not the Tupperware brand. And my daughters took like the permanent marker from Tumbo and wrote notes on the top. My brother took a picture, so I put it there. My girls always take silly pictures during Christmas. That was me working on December Daily. Again, another Loot Crate. I know, I hate myself too, but this cup is really freaking cool. It's one of my favorites. More Funko things. Something that Layla wrote. Like, whenever I have a card that I don't love, I just put it in like a basket where she can draw papers and stuff like that to create. So sometimes I keep them. A meme, which sometimes I add. I love how this card turned out. This is really old, the love thing. It's from Studio Calico. And we saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And honestly, one of our favorite Marvel movies ever, but not like MCU. You get it, Marvel. We love it. It's an excellent movie. It has everything. Good music, good story. If you haven't seen it, you should. And this is my last week, which is the one that I did a few weeks ago here on my channel. I kept it super simple. This card is from Feed Your Craft. I'm always confused when it comes to printables. It's either Feed Your Craft or in a creative bubble. I stamped these with Studio Calico Alphas, same as here. These are my best 9 pictures my mom took the last day of the year. This is my grandma. Sadly, she passed away. Wow, that's been almost a year. How crazy this year has been. I couldn't go to the funeral because of COVID, so it's been, yeah. And this is the meme of the year, of the century. We're all like, what, it's still happening? And this is 2019, and pretty soon I'll share more things with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Maybe you get recommended more of my content. If you don't want to miss a video click on the little bell on top, because YouTube never recommends me things that I want to watch. I always have to like go and click the bell. I don't know why they do that, but hey. And I've had so much fun. I think I'm so happy to be back doing Project Life, and I can't wait to share more and to make more DIY videos. Thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome day. Bye!